struggling with problems? Let's go. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be going over the break and retest strategy and how you can boost your gains and lose less. Now the whole idea about this video, guys, is I'm sure you've been trading for many years, and if you are new to the channel, guys, make sure you hit that like and subscribe. But if you are new to trading as well, this video is definitely going to be very insightful, very helpful. And if you're an intermediate level trader, guys, if you're applying the break and retest strategy, I'm going to be showing you ways how you can gain more and lose less. Now instantly, by the way, I want to make this very clear, instantly, right? Now normally when you approach the charts normally look like this, right? This is what we normally used to seeing. I mean, where do you even begin with, right? In the beginning, like, that's why but you have to spend hours and hours. But I'm going to be showing you tips and tricks how you can speed the whole process up. Now suddenly I've added the levels, key levels. Some people call these zones supply and demand levels, support and resistance levels. I call them key levels because that's what this game's really all about. Let me just make this smaller, well, bigger actually, so you can see more clearly. Okay, as soon as you you add the entry, the key levels, then the entries become easy themselves. The better the key levels, the better the support and resistance levels, the easier it is to know where to take entries from. I mean, here we get a break here, price comes back down, we wait. Obviously I'm going to zoom into a small time frame, wait for rejection, and then wait. Obviously price flies up. This gives a nice 1 to 7. This is Euro USD, guys, with the low spread, so we hardly leave any money on the table. Another breakout here, price comes back down, wait for rejection, price shoots back up. I mean, it's super simple. The price starts tanking here. This was support, price comes down, and then we wait for rejection, and we just wait. Now I want to break this down, right? Let's dissect this. First of all, entries. How do I even know where to take entries from? Because I knew if you look at the major rejection levels, which become our support and resistance levels, and then that's what we work off. There is no entries. This is a 3-step process: 1, 2, 3, or A, B, C, right? C does not come before B. Number 3 does not come before number 2. Number 1 is key levels. Without the key levels, this whole ship sinks, right? Does that make sense? I would even know where to take entries from if I didn't draw my key levels. So what we can do is go to the bigger time frame, right? I mean, even look at this, it's even respecting it here, guys. So I mean, I'm about to drop a lot of value here, guys, and instantly this is going to boost your profit, because if you couldn't understand key levels, support and resistance zones, everything else becomes easy. I'm going to be going into risk management as well, a method that I teach to my students also. By the way, guys, I'm just going to go 10 seconds off track here. If you are looking for one-to-one mentorship, very affordable for everyone, because I know the majority of everyone who's learning a trade is unprofitable and they do a 9 to 5. So for me to say I'm going to be charging thousands is absolutely insane. I'm actually building something. I'm building a community of traders. The link will be in the video description, right at the bottom of the video description. It's a Discord link. You can just message me directly. But this is some of my students, the elite program mentorship, and I mean, they're passing profit challenges, funding certificates here. I've passed challenges, guys, even within 1 day. For phase 2, phase 1s. I mean, we're up to 768 members, sorry, 772, 768 to be exact, but I think the other 4 actually bots. I had just modify and help with the channel. But coming back to the point, I mean, I've even implemented trading videos for those who need it as well. As you can see, it's all based on key levels, because that's what really the markets are all about. But yeah, very helpful. If you do want information regarding this, you know where to find me, guys. Just send me a message, join the Discord server, or if you just want to just hang about and chill. But yeah, if you want to learn more, you can see unlimited one-to-one sessions. Yes, unlimited, guys, from myself. You don't jump on with someone else or a staff member or anything like that. No, I handle this whole thing. I do have one of my students is a server developer, but he decided, I used to have this whole thing on Telegram, but one of my students, when he joined, he was like, hey man, this is like one of my early students. He was like, dude, you gotta create on Discord, man. It's more professional, more features, and that's why we have live group calls, live one-to-one calls, because Telegram doesn't have that feature. This does. So yeah, I mean, unlimited chart breakdowns, unlimited live group sessions. Once you're in, you're in. I put updated videos of the strategy as well, so it's not like once like some other these fake gurus once they create a course and they sell another updated course. No, once you're in, you're in. Okay, coming back to the point, the topic now, the key levels, right? Support resistance zones. You always want to wait for major rejection levels, right? Focus on the areas where price is rejecting the most. As you can see, one area here is resistance, one area here is support. Now you can also use the line chart to assist you with as well. As you can see, the sharp edges here, price rejecting. Now in the mentorship, I do show a 3-step process on how to identify the key levels very accurately. Now that obviously it's for the mentorship students only. I can't show that on here, guys. It's not fair to the ones who are in the mentorship. But yeah, look for major rejection levels, and once you've marked out those, then we just break it down, guys, to the candlesticks. Now this whole video is how you can boost your profits instantly, right? How you can boost your results. Now we're going to have a risk management method that, it's all down to, of course, entries. Once you get key levels precise, entries become easy themselves, right? But I'm going to be showing you a method that catapulted my trading results. Now I teach 5 different risk management methods in the mentorship, but I'm going to be showing 1 or 2 right now. So for example, this is one. Imagine you take an entry, right? Now there's 2 things you can do. One is straight away, when you're risking 1%, just put your stop loss to halfway straight away. If it hits your stop loss, you've lost 0.5% if you're risking 1% originally, right? Now if it goes in your direction, you just got a 1 to 6% profit. But if you would have lost the trade, you really lost 0.5%. Now if you're trading with Alpha Capital, right, where they offer 0 commissions, a 0 commissions challenge as well, what that does is, it's gonna, every time you lose a trade, you're actually gonna lose half. Normally if you trade with normal profit accounts, what happens is, even if you did this method, the commissions will normally you'll actually lose 0.7% and a little bit extra over 0.5%. But if you do this method with Alpha Capital Group, I don't have any association with them, like meaning they're not sponsoring me, no, I have no affiliation with them whatsoever, but it works. I've tried it with them, right? So imagine, why is this so beautiful, why this method works, right? Imagine you've lost 10 trades in a row, for example, right? It's well, not possible. You gotta know your strategy, your edge. In my strategy, I have a 65 to 72% win rate with GJ, Euro, USD, and gold. And my win rate is around, like I've just mentioned, but my risk to reward is normally 1 to 4, 1 to 5, 1 to 6. But I maximum lose about 3 losing streak, maybe 4 once in a while. Imagine you lose 10 trades, right? Imagine you lose 10 trades, and now to break even, you only need to get a 1 to 5 RR. Does that make sense? Now I'll tell you how that works. Normally if you're risking a 1 to 1% trade and you lose 10 trades in a row, you need a 1 to 10 RR. But because you're losing 0.5% and you're leveraging that full 1% every single trade, you only need a 1 to 5, because in reality you've only lost 5%. In reality you've only lost 5% in total, which is insane, right? So now you only need a 1 to 5 RR to make it break even. Does that make sense? Now that's one method. Now another method is, have you ever had trades, guys, when you wait to take an entry and it'll go into a little bit of a drawdown, right? It goes into a little bit of a drawdown. So what I would advise is, rather than taking an entry, take a little bit of a late entry. Let price go deeper down. It doesn't happen all the time. And now this is the downside, okay? If you're drawing the key levels perfectly and the way I draw them, as you can even see here, mine are drawn so accurately, guys. None of the candles, once the breakout happens, none of the candles ever close below the key level that I've drawn, this line. None of the candle bodies I'm referring to. The wicks do, that's okay, they're rejections anyway, that just shows me that they're rejecting my key level, but the candle bodies never close below. Look at this one, it's like it's sat on a bench. It's like 2 people are sat on a bench, how perfectly they're respecting it. So it just shows. But sometimes you can even wait for the entry on a much smaller time frame. I'm still on a very big time frame here, but let's just go and let's take a deep dive. Now one moment, let's go on the 1 minute time frame and look for more answers in a lot more detail. So let's just handpick this one here, right? Look at this bearish candle. Now this is one of my favorite candlestick patterns. This one, equal high. This is like the same pattern, guys. If I just put it the bigger, just one moment. Remember them two candlestick pattern that was sat like this on the bench? It's happened again here. So this is a, you can take a buy signal from there. That's the buy signal. You take a buy entry from there, and market just goes all the way up. Now this is about 1 to 4 almost, or does it, let's see where it keeps. Yeah, it's about 1 to 4. Let's make it, yeah, 1 to 4. Nice entry there. Now that's two methods there. If you just implement those two methods, guys, you'll see a huge difference. I know the method that I normally show for my risk management that I would advise as well. I'll just check one. If you're trading with prop firms, suppose you have a 100k account, and if you've been following my content, guys, you already know what I'm talking about here. If you have a 100k account, guys, and what you want to do is, let's just put a line in the middle where I normally show. In 100k account, your first trade, always risk 0.5%. Always. If you risk 0.5%, if you lose the trade, you only lost 0.5%. But if you win the trade, guys, what does that mean? You just gain. If now in my, normally what I aim for is a 1 to 4 with GJ, I've just gained 2% profit. Now I'm going to only risk my profits 1% per trade. If I win as much, I'll fly towards the finish line, right? So this is, just color this in green. This is the finish line here, and this is the drawdown line over here. Let's just make it pretty much similar size. I like to mark my losses in orange. So 0.5% down. Now the beautiful thing of this is, guys, what's this? Why am I risking 0.5%? It doesn't matter if you got the shittest strategy in the world, guys. If you do this properly, color this black. Okay, you got 20 lifelines, 20% drawdown now, because you're risking 0.5% whenever you're in drawdown. But when you're in the profits, you're risking 1% per trade, and it's much easier to cross the finish line, and it's much harder to push you over the cliff. Now this method is another method. Try it, very, very powerful. Now the break and retest, guys, is a method that is very simple for even if you're a beginner. It's not even hard to learn. Of course, if you join the mentorship, guys, then when you're speaking to myself and I break down every single thing, and it's unlimited one-to-one sessions, it's a no-brainer, right? It's gonna be I mean, I'm always, like, transparency wise, guys, I'm always posting my live trades alongside my winning trades and my losing trades. Live trades are posted here. I mean, you can see just from one of our students on a 10% account, guys, you can do the maths, how much he's gaining. So the results are insane, right? The results are insane. You can go on testimonials, check that out as well. But the whole idea behind, if you want to boost your results, guys, first of all, pick a strategy with a strong edge. I'm a believer of 10% is psychology, 90% is strategy. A lot of people disagree. They look at it the other way around. But look at it, let's see it like this. If I give an intelligent person a how can I say, a branch to fight with, and if I give even and normally people say, oh yeah, well, if you give a dumb person a rocket launcher, what if he just blows himself up? Why does the 10% psychology mean that the person individual is dumb or is stupid? No, it's never mentioned. Majority of the people that come into trading, they're not stupid. There are doctors and also engineers that come into trading and they don't make it. They're very smart and they still don't make it. So it's not about how high your IQ is. No, you just gotta be built in a different way, but at the same time, your strategy will hold a big a big factor that are you profitable or not. Imagine this was a 100% win rate strategy. Imagine, right? Or even just say a 99%. Someone with even low psychology, like not even say like low psychology, if even using 10% of his psychology should still make this work. That doesn't mean losing using less psychology does not mean you're going to be losing more. No one ever said that. It's how you look at it. It's the quality of each percentage of your 10% psychology. That's the way I look at it. 10% psychology is for me is more than enough. I rather have the whole 90% of the cake. I want to see the quality of that. 10%. I'll take care of that. It's the quality. It's like this. Someone with 90% psychology could very well still be weak psychology, right? My 10% might outweigh someone's 90%. So now someone might say, well, what if someone's 10% strategy outweighs someone's 90% strategy? Well, I think in that sense it doesn't work the same way. Me personally, that's what I think. But everyone got their own opinion. No one's right, no one's wrong. But I just look at it the way I look at it, and I think, you know, once with a strategy like this one as well, you know, once you know where to, when you got the key levels down, that's the main foundation. You got to build the roof, you got to build the floor, guys. And then once you know where to take the entries from, everything else, I mean, like even what I show in the mentorship, guys, once we just take the entries, we just leave everything to the markets. Whether you win or lose, we don't care, we just move on. There's a certain, let me just see if I can, out of 10 trades, right, so just focus on your next 10 trades. I won't go into it right now. Is actually, let me see if I can find it, actually, just one moment. So imagine you got 10 trades, right? We're gonna flip the coin and let's go back. Heads is my winning trade. Okay, 7 times 4, I have a 1 to 4 risk to reward win, you know, so 7 times 4, 7, 14, 28, that's 28%. Take away the 3, 25% gain on a 100k account, guys. That's insane. Even on a 10k account, 25%, I made $2,500. And what, I've only purchased the account for like $60 with some prop firms. The return is insane. So you only focus on the 10 trades. I do not focus on the present one. Once I'm in the trade, I forget about it. I focus on the next one, and that's how it should be. You know, I've got my back tested data, you know, that's the way I look at it. I've got my data, that's where my confidence comes from, and that's what it's all about at the end of the day, you know. Yeah, I hope this video is insightful, helpful, and if you have any questions, and if you want to join the mentorship, guys, the video will be at the bottom of the link in the description. The link will be at the bottom of the video description, sorry about that. And yeah, so come message me, and make sure you hit the like and subscribe, share, comment. I reply to every single one of my comments. Take care, and I'm out.